Hi everyone. Hello everyone. Please like and share as you come in. And if you can hear me in the comment section, please if you can hear me clearly, do let me know in the comment section. Thank you. Just waiting for YouTube to notify the netizens or the YouTubers or the community. Alright. Come on in guys, let's get talking. Hi everyone. If you can hear me, please do let me know in the comment section. I'm not going to take your time at all. This is going to be a very quick live stream. So as you all know, just a quick introduction. My name is Wemimo, and I'm also known as Thatmumof5 and also known as TMO5 Kanduko. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. So today's video or the live stream is about the one and only Sean Combs, known as Diddy, who has been known as Puff Daddy. I'm sure most of us, maybe in my own generation, I knew him as Puff Daddy. I started, yeah, that was how I knew him. I knew him as Puff Daddy, and then P Diddy, and then Diddy is been known by several other names. So as you all know, it's been indicted and currently locked up as it is. So it's been denied bail twice. Let me just adjust this second. I don't like, yeah, that way. Oh, so it's been denied bail twice now, and it thought it could get away. So it offered 50 million US dollars and so many other things as incentives. I mean, put it as that, as incentives, with the hope that it would get bail. However, his bail was denied the first time and the second time, and even though that does not mean that it's gonna that does not mean that's all it could do. It could, his lawyer could, appeal as much as, he still got other appeal rounds to do if they really want to fight him being detained. However, for the fact that it's been denied bail twice, I don't think they will ever um release him or place him on bail. Reason being that, from my own understanding, from my knowledge, I believe the reason why they are denying him bail is the fact that he has been in contact before he was jailed. He has been in contact with victims. There's a particular victim who claimed that Diddy called him in a pace of 2 days, called him 54 times. So, and when it comes to cases like that, or cases that are yet to be heard in courts, the courts don't like a situation whereby the witnesses are being, you know, maybe scared off, especially if there's a witness, and especially if that witness happens to have maybe tangible, you know, information as to why it's being held in court. So I just felt it's because he contacted the witness, one of the witnesses. I felt that's one of the reasons why it's been held in it's been denied bail. And for those of you who might not know, the reason why it's been kept, it's been charged for three things. I don't want to use those words because YouTube is very very, I mean, my channel is very very sensitive when I use words like that. So it's been charged with KDYing with people who don't really want to KDY with him. He's been charged with, manhandling women, most especially, and he's been charged with freak offs. So freak offs is like, all these things that happen at after parties. You all know, like when you go to after parties, like there are some innocent after parties, but the alleged after parties that PDD does is called freak off. So the count two is I'll say X trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. So KDY trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. That's the charge. That's the second charge there. Hello, fire lifestyle with Pearl. How are you? And then the count three is transportation to engage in KDY in business. And let me see if I can find the. I think the count one is kidnapping or something. So those are the things that he's been charged with, and there's lots of stuff that I've been able to get off the internet here, but I don't want to read it. Like I said, nowadays YouTube is kind of like, clamping down on all those kind of words. Okay. Hello, OJ. How are you? Happy Monday. I hope you guys are having a good Monday. So, why are we here? Obviously, there's a couple of videos I want to play to you guys. I did say that some people are speaking. Some people are speaking as to like, oh no, this can't tarnish Hollywood. And some people are not speaking. Hello, Tovia Ogun. How are you? How have you been? It's been a long time I've seen you. So a lot of people are talking. Some people are talking on the internet. Some people are not talking. But I've got a couple of videos here that I'm going to be playing to you guys, and we should obviously. The one I want us to listen to is the one by Method Man. Okay, because obviously I was like, no, the internet is not safe now. That I mean, Hollywood is not safe because the way most people have been saying it, obviously they talk say no be person wey first go court fit win. So now is the what do they call Homeland Security, AUSA, blah 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 blah. They are the ones who has indicted Diddy. So just because they indicted him first does not necessarily mean that they will have a winning hand. I'm just saying, this is not me condoning what Diddy has been allegedly said to have done. Okay, so this is just an indictment. For the fact that he's been indicted does not make him guilty. He still needs to have his day in court. All right. So what I'm trying to say in essence that for the fact that he has been indicted with all of these counts, just because the AUSA or Homeland Security charge him to court first does not necessarily mean that they will win or something like that. So I'm just saying this. And then when I said that Hollywood is in trouble, and Hollywood is in trouble because there's been lots of names now that are being read off internet, like lots of names that there's nobody that any celebrity so far from Hollywood who has ever attended any party that Diddy does that they should be they should be charged. I was watching a video this morning and I'll see if I can play a little bit of that video from my iPad here, but let's hear what a Method Man said. Method Man says in quotes, Diddy's legal issues have nothing to do with hip hop. I don't see the correlation. So let's hear him.
Some people saying that this is like the end of hip hop as we know it. How? So I'm just asking your opinion on that. Do you agree with that statement? Do you feel like, some people being shown in a different light, is that ruining the way we are going to see hip hop going forward, or like the culture?
I don't think that it has anything to do with hip hop. What are we talking about here, really? Like,
well,
as far as
I mean, I don't want to like just go straight to it, but like everything with Diddy, people are saying it's kind of the end of hip hop at that era. Okay.
It has nothing to do with hip hop at all. So I don't see the correlation whatsoever. If we're talking about creative and music and stuff like that, there's people still listening to R. Kelly. You know what I'm talking about? So, I mean, I don't know. I can't answer that, but I don't think it has anything to do with it.
So what? This is like the end of.
So according to Method Man, the Method Man said there's no correlation with what is happening with Diddy now. There's no correlation with hip hop. But then, guys, in as much as Ruben said, pray for Justin. Oh yeah, we are getting there. Double tap the screen, please. Like. Hi, thanks, Donna. Thank you so much, guys. Please like the live stream as you come in. So in as much as he doesn't see any correlation, but the people in the industry, Diddy is into hip hop, is into R&B, is into movies, is got lots of brands. So Method Man might not seek the correlation because obviously we've all just been hearing of the stories of the videos and stuff that's taken place or that's been done. But if he's never actually attended one of his fake offs, he might not know the correlation because we are talking about. I mean, just look. This is not me giving names, all right. From the news I've seen online, people are naming Jay-Z, they are naming Usher, they are naming like lots of people. They are Rick Ross. They are naming lots of people. And don't get me wrong, there are a few other Hollywood artists who said they've attended those parties, and when they realized what was about to get down, they exited, and which now mean that those of them who saw what was happening, who saw what happens at such parties, if you see things like that and you say nothing, that you might not be a part of those wrong things they were doing, but for the fact that you have knowledge of it and that you did not speak up makes you an enabler. Is it enabling or something that you, for the fact that you know about it? So an example of that would be there was a story of when allegedly that PDD, Usher, and one other artist were sitting at a round table with Cassie. Cassie was Diddy's ex-girlfriend. Before that video came out, that they were sitting at a table, and while they were sitting at the table, those other friends of Diddy who are all sitting at the table witnessed Diddy allegedly punched Cassie in the tummy, and they said no, no. So it was Diddy, Neyo, and Usher. All three of them with Cassie were sitting around the table, and while they were sitting at the table, that Diddy allegedly punched Cassie in the stomach. Neyo and Usher did nothing. So for the fact that these two people saw him did that to Cassie, one of them could have stood up for her and say, "Oh no, how dare you do that to her?" But they did nothing. So in that case, for the fact that they are aware of what Diddy was doing to Cassie and they did not say nothing, makes them an accomplice or an enabler. So with that being said, there's another video again. I really want us to. So I've got a couple of videos here. Okay, so it's been alleged that Diddy is being placed on SUICID watch, that is being placed on that watch. And in my own opinion, I don't think this guy is going to want to do that to himself. I'm not scared of what could be arranged from the outside to be done to him. Yes, that's my opinion. Okay, I'm not forcing this down on anybody. So they said he's been placed on that watch so that he doesn't do something to himself. But I don't think this guy, somebody that laid 50 million US dollars. Hello Vivi, how are you? How's your Monday going? Somebody that was willing to drop 50 million US dollars for bail. Who drops that much to secure a bail? Who? It was said that it was not eligible for bail. But then now he realized that his money is nothing, because if he could offer 50 million US dollars for a bail, and his passports and his children's passport, he's offered his house as collateral, he's offered his mom's house as collateral. It's like, he said he's gonna wear an ankle tag. He's not gonna have female visitors. You can see he was desperate, but then still, I don't think he will do that to himself. I don't think he would unalive himself while in prison. My thinking is that my fear is what could be arranged from the outside to be done to him while in there. That's the only thing I'm going to say about that. So, and then so many things have been released. Okay, so I'm going to start from the top based on the video, based on the things I've got. So, like I said, Hollywood is talking, and now it's been alleged that Jay-Z is or was Diddy's right hand man, because there's nothing Diddy does that you will not see Jay-Z. Guys, let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong or right. Allegedly, there's nothing, or there's nowhere. There are videos, but I'm not searching for those videos because there's no way you'll be able to post them online anyway. If you post them in a video, YouTube might strike them. So I'm avoiding posting videos, hence why I'm doing this live stream. There are lots of things I really want to share in a video, but I don't want copyright and stuff like that. But there are videos, but you need to go into the dark web, and I don't want to do that. Hey, Adebimpe Osho, long time no see. How are you? Vivi said, "Now, so when God wants to catch you, there's nothing you have or possess that can save you." Exactly. So I'm going to start from, because I have a saved folder on Instagram here. So you all know Kim Porter. Kim Porter is the mother of Diddy's 3 children. I want to believe Diddy's 3 children. So the one that looks like Diddy a lot, it was Kim Porter that gave birth to him. And the twin girls, it was Kim Porter that gave birth to him. So I want to believe that Kim Porter had 3 children for Diddy. The other son, I think Quincy, he's not Diddy's son. That was Kim Porter's son from a previous relationship. Okay, so apparently Diddy adopted him. So you all know that Kim Porter passed away a few years ago, and I don't know how some of these are black men. I don't know how a woman will have 3 beautiful kids with you, stick with you, tin and hair, and you did not put a ring on it. Even with that being said, even when he had the twin, there was another woman who gave birth to another girl who's similar to the age of those twins. So they are practically in age, maybe like months difference between them. So Kim Porter passed away a few years ago, and there's been rumors that, obviously it was ruled that Kim Porter passed away, that she died of pneumonia. But there's been rumors everywhere that her death was not pneumonia. So there's somebody called Al B. Al A1B. Is that how it's called? Al B Sure. That's the name of the guy. Vivi said Diddy just doesn't rate any woman regardless. You are right, Vivi. So Al B Sure calls for a further investigation into an entire, in quotes, group of individuals who worked at or around Kim Porter's residence. So this person is claiming that for the fact that Kim Porter passed away, that they should investigate the people that were working around her. He's claiming here that what happened, the death of Kim Porter, is not what they claim it should be. Allegedly, that's what this guy is saying. So it's a lengthy read. I don't think I want to read it, but I'm just going to read a few episodes there. I can confidently believe that his aunts are dead. That's the rumor that's flying everywhere now. So this guy said, yeah, for over a decade and a half, I've been posting about and tagging random law enforcement agencies in hopes to protect loved ones, avoid deaths and tragedies that could have all been avoided. Despite this, I have been ignored, ridiculed, and medically silenced to cover up these crimes you are all now aware of, or by a very aggressive PR team and costly campaign to silence and physically harm me, blah blah blah. So this person is actually saying that whatever happens in Kim Porter is not real, is not correct, that the people around Kim Porter should be investigated. Is alleging that Diddy has a hand in what happened to Kim. So that's that. So we're gonna go on the next one. Apparently, lots of people. I was meant to do this live stream yesterday, so there was a news of all the posts on Usher's page were all the hi OJ, this is multiple exactly OJ. There's a lot that's going to be coming out, and I don't think we are ready for it. So Usher's page, all of the messages. Hello UK family, how are you? Good evening, my sister. How are you and the boys? So Usher's social media page, all of his posts were all deleted. So people were like, oh, in the height of all that is happening, Usher has gone to delete all of his posts. That it's too late for him to delete stuff now. Hello, Orthodox Voyage, how are you? Hi, boo boo. So that it's too late for him to start deleting stuff off his social media handle. So obviously, I went to go check as well. And I was like, okay, why is Usher deleting all of the posts on his page? Like, if you have been on social media for a very long time, it's a very, very tasking business for you to take down posts from your page. Okay. So the rumor started going round and round, and as you all know, there's nowhere on the internet with this news of Diddy that Usher is not being mentioned, that Jay-Z is not being mentioned. Both of them are being mentioned. Okay. There's no post at all that you see that Usher and Jay-Z are not being mentioned. So Diddy said, Usher came back to say, account got hacked. Account got hacked, and damn you're around with it. See you tonight. So he's claiming that that his account got hacked, and people have fallen on the bandwagon that he was deleting his post. Vivi Semon 5, you look like you are smelling nice. Give us the fragrance. Right, okay. Fragrance of the day is Ghosts. I don't want to stand up from here because I'm on my bed right now. I'll post a picture on my community after this live stream. It was one of the fragrances I received as my birthday gift. So I did a collabo. So I'm wearing Ghosts, and then there's a one that I got as a free like a cost of like a member gift from Rituals. I'll post a picture of it and I'll post it on my on my community tab. Okay, it's quite affordable, so this combo is very, very affordable. So I'll post it, Vivi, if that's okay. All right. And yes, I'm smelling sweet. So with that being said about Usher, so Usher said he did not delete anything. Please like this live stream, guys. Like and share, like and share. He said he did not delete anything from his page, that his account got hacked. Okay, so we all know there's a love-hate relationship between Diddy and 50 Cent. 50 Cent has been going on about Diddy's case for a very long time. And I think I read somewhere there allegedly that one of I think 50 Cent's baby mama is among one of the girls that has been hanging about Diddy, allegedly. So I read that news. I'm sure I read it somewhere a few months ago before this news of Diddy came around at all. So this person said 50 Cent was telling us about Diddy this whole time. And there's a video of where Diddy said he wanted to take 50 Cent shopping. Okay, let's listen to it.
Uncomfortable, man. I get uncomfortable. Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Knighty's wedding. He told me to take me shopping. I looked at him like, what you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out. No, take me. That's what a guy says to a girl. If people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable.
So he said Diddy said to him that he's going to take him shopping. And 50 Cent were like, no, don't say that shit to me. That is what a guy would say to a girl. Why is Diddy saying that to a full-blown guy? OJ must say, please does. Yeah, Diddy still has a mother. Yes, I think she's in her 80s now. Guys, I want to quickly charge my phone. Yeah, Diddy's mother is still alive. At her age, she looks absolutely good for her age. I must tell you guys. I must say to you guys, she looks absolutely great for her age. I think she's 80 or something. Yeah, so Diddy's mom is still very much alive. So there, 50 Cent was like, no, how can you tell a guy you're going to take him shopping? Like, it's what a guy would say to a girl. So people are like, Diddy, like 50 Cent has been telling us this SHIT about Diddy for a very long time, and we were just not listening. We were just not listening.
About that. And he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping. Yeah. I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy. Yo, why are you with 50? Hey, yo. I asked 50 about that. And he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping. Yeah. I thought he needed some clothes.
So apparently it was a different show where 50 Cent was, and 50 Cent said, oh, he said he was going to take me shopping. And this was another show where there's Sean Diddy was like, oh yeah, I said he needed new clothes, but this post is saying that 50 Cent has been telling us all these things about Diddy for a very long time, and the media was just that we're just not listening. So let's move on from there. I've got a lot because I've been checking stuff. So obviously I touched on about how how it was alleged that Usher has wiped his entire Twitter, erasing over 7,000 old tweets. So Usher has came out to say no, he did not do that. That his account got hacked. Okay, and here there's somebody called Cat Williams who shared an AI edited clip and says Diddy, in quotes, Diddy about to snitch on everybody. Guys, do you think Diddy will snitch? Do you think Diddy will snitch? Because I think that, see, all the people that this indictment that Diddy received, they have been in this case has been work. They've been on investigating closed, like they've been doing it as closed investigation. It was not open to the public. It was not open to anybody. So I felt like for the fact that when they were doing that investigation, that the Homeland Security will have gotten in contact with all the people they thought could serve as a witness. And I'm thinking in my head, they could have given those people some sort of immunity. They could have signed something, maybe to serve as a witness, and they will be given immunity. So now, if Diddy now snitch, those people he thinks is going to be switching on, they probably have their backs covered by the AUSA or the Homeland Security, because they've been given they've signed some agreement, and they've given them some sort of immunity that if you're a witness to what you've experienced with Diddy or blah 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 blah, that will cover you, nothing will happen to you, you'll not be jailed, even though let me know, guys, do you think that Diddy will snitch, and then those who he thinks they might want to snitch on, they might have been offered some sort of immunity if they cooperate with the government? Guys, let me know in the comment section. So this person released an AI voice video. Okay,
about Mr. Brown? What they?
They. Look at it. Kareem Akbar. That's right, the educated brother from the bank. He's the real head of the CMB. The brave.
Who are you? What they?
They. Look at it. Kareem Akbar. That's right, the educated brother from the bank. He's the real head of the CMB. The brave.
Who are you talking about?
so that's that there that Diddy might probably snitch. So Donnie said he would definitely snitch if he can. So what I'm now thinking is, those people, if he now snitches on them, and the Homeland Security already offered them immunity, because these charges were recently unsealed. It was sealed before, like, that is, nobody knew about this count. It was recently unsealed, which meant that Diddy might not know if these people have already contacted all those people that he thought that if he snitched on them, they will be exposed. I'm just thinking, and I read your comment. No, I am not justifying. I'm not saying Diddy is innocent, but he's innocent until proven guilty. That's what the law says, right? He is innocent until proven guilty. So, and if he's found guilty, let him face his punishment. That's what I'm saying here. Miss Purple said, oh yeah, they will no doubt be offered immunity to snitch. Exactly, because I was watching some news this morning, and I was like, what if they've already contacted all these people? Let's say the likes of Jay-Z, the likes of Usher. What if they've already contacted them? What if? And then they've been offered some sort of immunity, and Diddy is not aware because, like I said, this investigation was sealed before. It was only unsealed a couple of days ago. So, Miss Purple said, "My thing is, there are bigger fish than Diddy to fry in Hollywood." Absolutely, you are right. You are right. Chrissy said, "People like Diddy put lyrics in hip hop that glorify sleeping around, doing drugs, and extreme violence, and a large amount if people fell for it." That's true, but I think most hip hop songs in Hollywood do that. Look at the likes of Tupac. They do. Look at most of Tupac's song has some sort of thing in it. Most, I would say, at least maybe 70% of hip hop song has some sort of things in them glorifying all these things you mentioned. Yeah. Or the way they refer to women as bitch in most of their songs, or the way they use pussy to sing. So I think 75% of most R&Bs use all of those words like that. So let's move on from Cat Williams. And then I have been seeing a lot about Justin Bieber, and it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. All the things. Miss Pepper said, yeah, very true, and it created a nasty negative culture. Absolutely. And the Nigerian music industry, they've started doing that as well. If you listen to some of Nigerian music now, you see all of this trashy talk and things like that. So I'm very, very picky about the kind of Nigerian music and hip hop song that I listen to. So I'm an oldie, right? I listen to Boys to Men. I still listen to Boys to Men till tomorrow. If I share my Spotify playlist with you, you'll find Boys to Men. You, in fact, let me go check it now, so you know the kind of song I listen. I don't listen to dirty songs. I don't listen to dirty songs at all. So my Spotify, my library, I've got Uncle Sam, I've got Boys to Men, I've got Drill a little bit exaggerated at times, but for the DD, for the bedroom dance, I've got New Edition, I've got Tevin Campbell, I've got Babyface, I've got KCI Jojo, I've got who do I listen to again? I'm a real fan of R. Kelly, okay? And I still listen to his songs. That does not mean that I am justifying his actions. He's in prison serving his jail time, but yes, I still listen to his songs because there are some of his songs that when you listen to it, it just pulls me back, put me in that reflective mode, and then I'm able to bounce back again. I don't let anything break me down. So I listen to, like, those are the songs I listen to. I listen to Faith Evans, I listen to Joe, I listen to Donnell Jones, I listen to Monica. I still listen to Usher though. I've been listening to Usher since I was in secondary school, high school. I still listen to him and many more like that. So, but Nigerian artists, there are a few of them that I listen to. Manish Kusha said, "Praise the Lord. God bless you, my sister. God bless you too." OJ said, "Yes, it would definitely snitch." I'm thinking it's going to snitch as well. Miss Papa said, "Hopefully this case changes things in the industry for the better. Hopefully, fingers crossed." Because if you listen to the most of the songs, hip hop songs right now, I'm like, this song is too filthy. This song is too filthy. At times, I don't even play it at home. And most of the songs that I have on my Spotify, I don't play it around my kids. When I hear them, I play them. I just put my earpiece on. Since I'm old school diva too, yes, we sabi ourselves. We still like to gyrate and rock and rock and rock the boat. So that's all the song I've got. Like many more, many more. I still listen to Paul McCartney, songs like that. Some good old school song that you listen to that you're like, oh great, I love this song. So like I said, I've been watching and I've been seeing a lot of stuff about Cameron. Cameron Clayton said Hugh Elfner had free cups and it was exactly like how did that man get off? Because we saw all this Playboy Mansion, like there's a Playboy Mansion magazine. Is it because maybe he did his own openly, or because maybe there was no abuse in it, or because there was no being held against people's will, or because there was no reports of the people being held against their will? Because whatever it is that Diddy his free cups were was exactly the same thing as this this Elfa. Is that how it's called? Hugh Helfer. That's pretty much what he did as well. But then I've never been in any of their free cups, so I wouldn't know which is which. So I really love to know how he was able to go away with all of his own as well. So about let's listen to what this person has to say about Diddy and I think it's a song. I'm not sure. Let me reduce the volume because I don't want to play anything where YouTube going to give me a copyright. Okay. So it's a song about that did that Justin Bieber sang. I think that I signed the paper so never had to ever say sorry. Lost myself at a Diddy party. I'm sure I can't remember the sound of the voice song now, but that's one of the songs that obviously Diddy has been hinting us for years. And when you look at Diddy, when you look at Bieber's face when he was much younger, you could see the terror in his eyes. You could see the shadow in his eyes. Like what mother? I won't blame his mom though, but what parent leaves their child with a movie director or music director? What parent? What happens to dropping that kid off to do whatever music training he needs to do and then go pick him back up again? You know, I'm still reading into Bieber's story and it breaks my heart. Every time I see stuff come up about him, it breaks my heart. And I'm hoping that he is a victim here. Because I'm sure I read a post of him saying that there was a time it was 15 or 16 and allegedly Diddy used to bring women that are older than him, saying that he should have fun with women that are older than him. You know? So there's someone here also that wanted to that said we are all here to hear what the Hollywood are saying. So there's LL Cool J and Flavor Flaw. It's been a long time I've heard from Flavor Flaw as well. Let's hear what they have to say, both of them.
He was just arrested. I'm curious if you have any opinion on his arrest or the alleged action.
No, I feel for his children. The rest I can't speak on. I mean, that's what we got court system for, but I feel for his kids. You know what? I'm gonna tell you. When anybody asks me my opinion on Diddy, you know what my opinion is? I have none. I ain't got no answers for a Diddy question. None.
The biggest.
So LL Cool J said it feels for his children. Anything else, he has no answer to that. And then Flavor Flav say, if anybody asks me, what have I got? What's my opinion about Diddy? I don't have nothing to say. I've got nothing to say about Diddy. It's just the way I just love the American accent. I've got nothing to say about Diddy. So that's that being said. And there's this Nigerian, should I call him Nigerian comedian called Speed Darling. I don't like that guy because he's a local champion. OJ, yeah, we're talking about Diddy, ordinary New Yorker. Welcome to my channel. OJ Moore said Tony Braxton. Yes, I love Tony Braxton. I love Anita Baker as well. Diddy got some best parties, I might say. We saw, I mean, it's only pictures we see, so we don't know what really happened with all the baby oils and all the bedroom toys. We don't know what happened. We don't know what went down with those. Yes, we did see all the white outfits, all the nail painted whites, all the goods, all the Ciroc drinks. But nobody out here knows what really happened. Other New Yorker is laughing. None of us know what happened in the big room, in the big jacuzzi. None of us saw all of that. Okay, I'm talking like someone on YouTube here. Esther Live. She's on YouTube as well. When she talks, I just love her voice. I love her voice. She's like, none of us know none of that. Like the baby hall, we don't know what it's doing with 1,000 bottles of Johnsons and Johnsons. We don't know. We just saw the beauty outfit, the beauty chicks, beauty babes, the white painted nails. But the freak ups itself, we ain't saw nothing. I hope that's how they say it. So there's this guy called Speed Darling. He's a Nigerian is he a comedian? But he's trying to say something about Burna Boy being involved with Diddy. I'm trying to find that clips directly from his page. It was like what did what did Diddy did with let's listen to it.
In no time after Bona post his picture with Diddy, the next year I've been at the same particular year. Bona won Grammy.
Like this live stream, guys.
You understand me? All I they do since night. So I just the wonder. Bona Boy, this video, I they ask you questions. Don't get offended.
Guy has baby oil with himself.
How many oil did you for your nash?
How many oil?
Give you that trophy. Bona, how many oil them rub for your nash?
So this Pete Darlington is claiming that it was the year that Joe said, "You are fooling yourself. This is the devil's work, the devil's music. It has destroyed our people." You know what? I was saying, I was in a live stream today. Um, not the OJ said a contract must have been signed for him to get away with his activities, possibly. So I was on a live stream today, and something just came into my mind that this act of intimacy between man and a woman is what God is going to use to end this world. You know, when God came to destroy the world the first time, it was water that he used. The second time, it was what did he use the second time? Was it not Sodom and Gomorrah? Like he used, you know, I think that was what. So this time around, I think it just came into my spirit. God is going to use this Kerewa thingy to end the world, because anything you hear, anything you hear anywhere, is all got to do with this intimacy, man and woman, bed matics. Why? If you look at the case of R. Kelly, and when the case of R. Kelly was going on, no, there's no way no one would have thought that Diddy allegedly was involved in stuff like this as well. Like, look at the world today. Anything that's got to do with bedmatics is all over everywhere. Even underage children are now getting involved in it, and you see older people that you thought that at their age they should not be doing kerewa, they are still doing kerewa. You know, like older people. You know, I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. Like, it's as if the act of intimacy between man and woman is is leading this world into something that can never bring this world back. And I'm thinking that's what God, that's this is my opinion, oh, and which that was what came into my mind this morning. And I'm thinking that God is going to use that act to wipe off this world. I'm terrified. I'm going to read comment before we proceed. Christopher said, my friend Becky came out recently as L lesbian, but has been struggling with her identity because she's extremely bored. Do you have any advice for her? And she get a shout out. Sorry, I don't do that here, Christopher. Wrong channel. I just think she should live a true life. Well, good luck to her. Joe said, love you, sister. One love all of our family. Yes, amen. Also, our father love. What are Snoop? Exactly. They've not mentioned Snoop Dogg's name. Oh, I think I've only seen a post or two where they mention Snoop Dogg, because I know Snoop Dogg has attended a few of his parties as well. I mean, they used to be close in the days. You know, they used to roll together. So I've not seen any post concerning um Diddy. So with this Darlington guy, like this Nigerian comedian, it was like it was the year that Burna Boy is a Nigerian international music artist. Okay, it said it was the year that Burna Boy met Diddy, that Burna Boy won. And what award did he win again? I can't even remember the name of the award. That he won that award, whatever it's called. That how many oil did he used on Burna? Me, I don't have the question, oh, and it was not me. Oh, I've just read the news, so let's move on from that one. Also, there's we all know Ray J. Ray J is that Brandy's brother. So Ray J says the industry is still trying to digest news surrounding Diddy. We just need to use it as a moment to reflect, not criticize. Like I said, Diddy is innocent until proven guilty. Hello, Choice TV, how are you? Yes, win by the lose. Diddy is innocent until proven guilty, all right, and he deserves his day in court. So Reggie said he and many others have never been privy to the dark side of the moguls in famous parties. We've never seen that stuff. We've never seen the stuff that's been said and the stuff that people are finding out. Like, I've never been in rooms that people are talking about. So Reggie used to go everywhere with Diddy as well. And he's saying to us now that all the things that people have been saying, that he's never seen shit. He's never seen nothing. I've never been in rooms that people are talking about, and I never knew they existed, he explained. And a lot of people in the industry can agree with me on that sense. So this is Reggie saying that all these things they said or has been alleged that has been found in the rooms in Diddy's house, that when he was in that house, that he never saw anything like that. So you guys hear him for yourself.
Until now. You know, I just feel like a lot of people are in shock. A lot of people are dealing with it in their own way. But in times like these, I mean, we should come together. We should talk about it as a community. It's easy to divide and point fingers, but unity is where you build. You can have a stronger future for the culture. I mean, Diddy's been an icon for decades. We've all listened to his music. We've all been around him, that at least in my era, and have looked up to him. And in this situation, it's super unfortunate, but it's important to learn a lesson right now, and ensure the next generation understands how to move differently with transparency and integrity. And I think transparency and integrity moving forward should be non-negotiable.
So you all heard Ray J there. So Ray J obviously, used to go do parties and stuff like that. Thank you for the compliment, guys. He used to, like he said, we all heard him there. He said when he was in Eddie's house in those rooms, he never saw any of the things that people have been saying. He never saw the things that people said they found. So, like I said, Diddy's been caught. Diddy has been arrested. He's been locked up now. He's going to have his day in court to prove himself. So I just want us to, because these are all the posts that I found, and I really want us to talk about it, okay? And there's a lady who has been saying a lot. So yes, all the CEOs are now stepping down. Why are they stepping down? Nike CEO John Donahoe, is that how it's pronounced? Stepping down. These CEOs resigned the week. All the CEOs resigned the week PDD was arrested. And one of them is Nike CEO John Donahoe. And I love Nike shoes. Oh, hey, Nike shoes are my favorites because they look good. Nike trainers look good. Nike hair marks, I've got the gold and black. It looks good on me, and I would like to buy another one, another color. I love Nike shoes. Not all of Nike shoes. Like this live stream, guys. Like and share. 60 of you watching me, only 13 likes. I don't know, choice. I don't know why they are stepping down, but if you go and Google, they have some sort of connection with Diddy. They have connection with Diddy. And then, head of Sony Music. We all know that Diddy used to do business with Sony Music, okay? So, head of Sony Music, Nashville, Randy Goodman, is also stepped down. They all stepped down the week Diddy was arrested. The third person was CEO of Warner Music. All of these people have worked with Diddy before. They have some sort of collaboration going behind them. They've done business. They are probably were still doing business up until when that story of Diddy doing what he did to Cassie, where we saw that video where he was, manhandling Cassie. So the CEO of Warner Music, Japan Kaz Kobayashi, this is the man, he also stepped down. This was the head of Sony Music that stepped down. This is the Nike CEO that stepped down. So that's number 3. Number 4 CEO that stepped down was 3000 Entertainment Kevin Lyles. I'm sure I've heard of Kevin Lyles in one of our Kelly songs. Choice said, Burna Boy and Wizkid, what do you think, sis? So I've not heard anything about Wizkid. I know it's this Ciroc thingy. I don't think it was Diddy that holds that Ciroc. But in my own opinion, I just believe that Wizkid is just a brand ambassador to Ciroc. And all of these parties that we've seen, I don't think I've seen Wizkid in any picture of any white parties organized by Diddy. As for Burna Boy, you heard Speed Darlington there. Speed Darlington said that it was the year that Burna Boy met Diddy that he won Grammy Award. That how many oil did Diddy use on Burna? So Speed Darlington already threw the question at Burna now. So if Burna has an answer, let him come and answer us. So, like I said, this guy, I've heard R. Kelly mention his name in one of his songs. It's called Kevin Lyles. So R. Kelly mentioned him in one of his songs. Okay, he also stepped down, and people were like, "What's going on with all these CEOs? Why are they stepping down?" Y'all, these CEOs getting out of Dodge. What's up? Speed is Colomenta. Yeah. Why are they all stepping down? Somebody also said the amount of CEOs and presidents resigning and stepping down is by far most alarming I've ever seen in years. We should all be more inquisitive about this. So, obviously, it's been alleged that they've placed Diddy on a routine suicide watch. And like I said from the beginning of this video, I don't think it's going to do anything to himself. I'm much more concerned for him as to what could be arranged from outside to be done to him. With that being said, we move along.
Seriously, everybody's talking about...
We move along. And also, there's a lady called Phaedra Park says Diddy is innocent until proven guilty by law. I also believe in that. He's innocent until proven guilty. We move along from that. We've already heard what Method Man had to say, that you know whatever is happening with Diddy has got nothing to do with R&B. And why is Hollywood shaking? Hollywood is shaking, Method Man. There are lots of people. In fact, they've actually started mentioning Jennifer Lopez as well. And this is not me naming names. So I am reading news. They've in fact, I'm sure I screenshotted. So this is a video of Diddy with Burna Boy. That's Diddy and Burna Boy. So they said it was the year that Diddy met Burna, that Burna won a Grammy. So according to Speed Darlington, so how many oil did Diddy use on Speed Darlington? Choice, you are laughing. Fidel Parks is Real Housewives of Atlanta. Oh, I didn't watch those shows. Hello, Anna's expression. How are you? Choice said sad how Diddy will end, but if he's not innocent, then he will go for it. I was looking at a celebrity lawyer's page this afternoon. The man was like, at least he's looking to spend at least 30 years in jail. I don't know that one, Choice, so that all of us go ask Burna Boy that question. No? So like I said, a lot of people they've been calling a lot of names, and I'm going to be reading the names now when I find them, okay? So also, there's a picture of Cassie being seen in public for the first time, okay? You can be seeing she's smiling with her pig face there, she's smiling away. So that's her being seen for the first time since Diddy been arrested. And also this guy that's been speaking, Shine Barrow, allegedly there was a pow incident that happened years ago when this guy was much younger, and Diddy allegedly made the guy fall for that crime, even though it was not the guy that did the crime. The guy was his name is Shine Barrow. You can read up his news. He was locked up and then deported back to his home country. So he said, yeah, listen to what he has to say.
To testify against me, and he contributed. He pretty much sent me to prison. So that is the context by which you must always describe that relationship. Yes, I forgave, I moved on, but let us not pretend as if I was in Miami for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Well, I spent a birthday with him once.
I saw a birthday cake. I went again to do a charity event for impoverished youth in London. So let us not lose.
So you guys heard that guy there, that Diddy actually, contributed to him being sent to jail for what he did not do. So there's a video I actually wanted to play to you guys. Hello, Hester Yoki, how are you? It's going down. They have a lot on him. Honestly, I can't wait. I can't wait to see everything that they have on him. Like I said, there's a video I was watching this morning that I really wanted to play with you guys. So there's a lady called is it Jaguarite? She's been saying a lot. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for that advert to finish playing and then we'll continue. So what other videos do I want you guys to listen to? So like I said, the three things that has been charged with, I don't want to say it here because my channel is quite sensitive. Anything I say now, after 5 hours now, YouTube will tell me I cannot monetize it. So these are the three things that has been charged for. Okay, it's been charged for racketeering. It could probably get life in prison for that. It's been charged for Kerewa trafficking. Maximum life in prison for that is minimum of 15 years. And transportation of Olo shows, maximum 10 years in prison. So there's a few of these videos that I want you guys to listen to, and I'll play it in a second. So I'm just trying to run through the things here that I have saved up, okay? And like I said, people they felt for his family, especially for his children, that other than that, they've got nothing to say. So what was I going to share with you there? So I've seen names whereby they were like, no, all of these names, they need to be called out. They were all in this together, So according to the news I found, this is on Facebook. They said it's coming out that the people who attended Diddy freak off parties will soon be named by the feds. These are just some of the names. This so far includes Steven Stout, Russell. So allegedly, now who is this person that is dropping? I want to delete this, but I don't know why this person is putting all of this comments in my comment section. Vivi said, Joe, yeah, Diddy and so and Co are very wrong, but don't forget you are a sinner too, and you sin in your own way. So absolutely. So this person said these are just some of the names. This so far includes Steven Stout, Russell Simmons, Eve, Aaron Hall, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Rick Ross, Steve J, Dr. Dre, Usher, Meek Mill, Drake, LeBron James, LeBron James, The Game, Justin Bieber. So in my own opinion, I believe Justin Bieber is going to be a victim here as compared to, you know, Lil Rod, Cuba Gooding Jr., Stevie J, Usher, Young Miami, Daphne Joy, Bishop, TD, Jakes. These are allegedly, and this is not me naming names, okay? This is just news that I'm reading. Chris Brown, Jade Rame. So this is not all the names. Like I said, they've named Mary J. Blige as well. They've named I think they've named who again? They've, like I said, they've named Jennifer Lopez. There's lots of names going on right now. So there's a video I found, and it says there's a lady called Jaguar Wright. She said Diddy better start snitching. And before we listen to it, it's been alleged that Beyonce and Jay-Z are going through divorce. I don't know how true this is, okay? I don't know how true this is. So when I was reading, listening to the news where it was allegedly mentioned, obviously it's Jay-Z we see most of the times with Diddy. So in order for this couple to be able to fight this case, they will have to go their separate ways. And this person said another example as to when there was this issue with Diddy and I think Nike then, that no, with Ciroc, this Ciroc company, wine company, that Diddy had to let go of his own share of that company when that news of him and Cassie came out, because the company were like, no, we are answering off, go sort your case, and you know, if there's anything that backfires to us, we'll sort our own case. So yes, it's been alleged that Beyonce and Jay-Z are allegedly undergoing divorce right now. I don't know how true that is, and so I said allegedly. And it's also been alleged that Jay-Z chief fair, Jay-Z don't do a runner, allegedly. Oh. And with that even being said, I'm thinking that maybe the feds got to Jay-Z before they even made this indictment known to Diddy. Maybe, just maybe, the Fed already got to Jay-Z and said, you know what, we know, we've seen things, we are going to offer you this, you know, if you do this, if you do that. Guys, let me know your total opinion in the comment section. OJ said, who are Diddy's lawyers? The guy, so I was listening to a celebrity lawyer online, and the guy was like, oh, we know he's innocent, he's not done these things. And don't get me wrong, most of these lawyers are like, free cuffs is your own personal way of enjoyment, but when you are now actually forcing people into it, that is when it becomes a crime. Okay, if you want to go and use 100,000 baby oil, Johnson and Johnson's, go and use it, but don't coerce, don't force other people into it. It is when you're now doing that, that is when it becomes a crime. Guys, please like this video. There's 70 of you. In fact, at some point 80 of you were watching me, only 18 likes. Please take this like to 100. I beg, Biko, so that this video can push forward. So like I was saying, that maybe, just maybe, they've got to Jay-Z already, and Jay-Z already did something, you know, signed something, so that okay, if at all, if they decide to snitch, it's not going to come to him. You know, they've named a lot of people in the industry, named a lot of people. So this lady was saying a lot today. I'm not going to play a lot of, because I don't want to receive any sort of copyright. Okay.
Should they speak up now?
I think it's getting a little too late for those who are complicit. For the victims who have been too afraid to come forward because the diddler has been running around with impunity. It's time for all of the victims to come forward. But for the people that have been denying it, you know what? Let's not be coy. You know, I am Jaguar. So let's just...
So this lady's name is Jaguar Wright. That's her name. If you type onto YouTube, you'll find some of her the stories there.
Keep it a buck. Let's keep it a bean. Stevie J should be charged. Mary J. Blige should also be charged. Jennifer Lopez should definitely be charged. Should I keep going? Jay-Z should be charged.
Jay-Z should be charged.
Khaled should be charged. Rick Ross should be charged. Usher should be charged and tried with him.
Hello Frida, how are you? Why YouTube so strict on your channel? I see a lot of channels doing worse and stuff. I know. So each time, so see the other video, the first video I did about PDD straight away that I did for, about PDD. The following day it says it could not be monetized. So I was like, why? So I had to appeal it and say there are other channels who are calling all the things, like calling the bedroom thing, and I'm not calling that. That why can't I monetize it? And I told them to review it manually. So after a couple of hours, they reviewed it. So I'm like, I don't understand them. So I don't know why. To be honest, I don't know. Like I see people the way they use the word sex, the way they use the word powder in the nose and stuff like that. But I don't use that. And if I do any video with stuff like that in it, they will say I can't monetize it. Maybe because I'm not putting the video in the right category for the so that the right adverts can run in it. I don't know, to be honest. I will need to ask them, because some of the videos I made, there are some videos I made about some guys who were arrested in UK for smuggling, for smuggling stuff. They did not allow me post that video. They said I can't monetize it. And I'm like, what is in the video? I only read the news on a news channel, and I don't understand why. Maybe because I did not put there's a cat when you're uploading videos on YouTube, there's a way you categorize it. Is it a sensitive post? Is it a sensitive video? Is it, there's a lot. So I will need to ask them, like, in what, honestly I don't know. So that's why I'm like, I'm being careful with the words I use here. So let's keep listening to Jaguar, right? I'm rounding up, guys.
Off of Justin Bieber alone.
So this lady said Usher should be charged and tried alongside Diddy. That's what this lady said, not me.
Now, Carisha and Rick Ross just sat down together in an interview.
I know. Two Diddy doo-wop bops. What a reunion. Only thing they got
Now,
will Diddy start snitching?
threw it up.
Yeah, he better. He better.
So you guys, I don't want to play a lot of this video because I don't want to be caught using people's content. So far, if you want to watch this interview by Jaguar Wright, if you type Jaguar Wright, so Wright is WRIGHT. If you type it on YouTube, you'll find lots of interview of when she's been speaking up about all these atrocities that has been alleged to have been done by Diddy, and it just goes to show that. It just goes to show how this is me rounding up now, guys, okay? It just goes to show how money could change you. Yes. You can imagine Diddy is a billionaire, he's rich, he has money. What else does he want in this world? For him to still he will have thought that, when he saw the news of R. Kelly being tried, R. Kelly being arrested, you will have thought that he will have stopped the shenanigans. You will have thought that, let me adjust my feet, guys. You will have thought that he will start reining in all the things he's been doing. Like, he will have maybe had a change of mind. Like, okay, I don't want to do this thing anymore. But it still continued up until obviously that video was released of him manhandling Cassie. And then he came out to drop an apology. And it was like he was going through a rough patch. And they settled out of court. And it was after he settled out of court, another lady came out again to say, what, he did this to him, he did this to him. And from all he has been charged with, it was not just only female, it was just not only women alone. There are men involved as victims. So just like I was saying, that it just goes a long way to show how money could change you. Like, he already has money. What else was he looking for? Still involving himself in all these shenanigans, in all the shady business of selling, being involved in, selling stuff. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And obviously, with all of these things going on, there's a lot of makeshift stories everywhere. There's lots of stories everywhere. You are right, Vivi. Vivi said money makes people lose their mind and conscience. You are right. And so I was like, no, he has money, he's a billionaire, he's rich, he's doing well, Why couldn't he just have stopped? You could have just stopped this. And then again, also, he's a father. He's got 4 daughters. The youngest of them is a year old. The oldest of his daughters, I think, they are 18 years old. He's got daughters. He could have stopped the shenanigans 18 years ago when he gave birth to those 2 twins. But he still carried on. Out of all of these, when that lady Jaguar Wright said that Usher should be charged with him, I want to take you guys back that Usher was a very young boy when he started singing. I think Usher started singing at the age of 15 or 16. Usher also started singing at a very young age. So I will have imagined that it will have gotten to Usher at a very young age and then got him deeper into it, because I don't quite agree with that lady that said that Usher should be charged alongside Diddy. I don't quite agree with that. OJ, I'm thinking, see, when you get to the stage of putting it in categories like, is it a sensitive post? Has it got controversial stuff? So there's like, I don't know, maybe if I want to do my next video, I will screenshot it and I'll post it on my community so that guys can let me know, because at times, even some of my videos that doesn't have, the one that I did about Bobrisky, they withheld that video from advert for almost 2 days, and I was like, why? That I did not say anything like profanity, I did not use any profanity words or anything in that video. So they have to manually review it and then allowed it to monitor. So maybe I'm the one. If you check into my video descriptions, I use I use Chat GBT to construct my descriptions in my video. So there's really nothing in there that is making them flag it up. So maybe I think I'm not putting it in the right category. So maybe that's what's happening. But like I said, I'm going to try and screenshot when I want to post my next video. I'll try and screenshot that page so that I'll put it on my community tab. Maybe people can help me with it. So just like I was saying, he has children. He has female girls. He has female children. Then there's 4 of them. You will have thought that, oh, now that I'm a father of girls, I need to wrap this up. And if he's going to snitch, there's a lot of people he's going to be snitching up on. People are crazy. They're like, oh, he's been making use of those Costco vouchers to buy the baby oils. It's just crazy, guys. It's just crazy. And I just hope that, like I said, he's innocent until proven guilty. And he's going to have his day in court. And all of the victims are also going to be in court to, to give their account of what they experienced. And if they find him guilty, let him face the consequences of his actions. And yet, like I said, while some are coming out to say he's done all of this, there are some other people in Hollywood that are saying that, oh, the times that we've been in his house, we've never seen anything that people are claiming that they found in his house. But are you now saying that FBI, Homeland Security, are they lying? Because all the stuff that they found, it was in his house. And it's been alleged that all of these things that he committed them in his house. So it was not as if maybe there was anywhere. And yes, he's got people who work with him who book out hotel. So there's going to be receipts of hotel bookings. And it's been alleged that those people that he brought around to do Kedewa with as a group, that he allegedly pays them in cash, so that they won't be able to trace the money. There's so many things going on. So with that being said, in regards to this case of Diddy, I'll only bring things that I found interesting a lot, because I don't want to come back here every day and talk about Diddy, okay? But if there's anything new, because I've seen some channels who are just saying the same thing over and over and over again, I'm just going to bring any new updates. If there's any new updates, something that's not on the internet already, or maybe something that's already on the internet but a lot of people are not talking about it, yes, I'll bring it back here. And yes, so that is the end of this live stream. Like I said, I feel pity for his children as well, because I read somewhere else that 2 of his sons were also allegedly in a video clips involving them in that freak off. I don't know how true that is, but there's been story allegedly that 2 of his sons were in one of those freak off parties as well. I don't know how true that is, but it will be sad. It's going to be very, very sad if any of his sons were, involved in this. There's so many names that have been called. I don't want to start calling out names. They are all over the internet if you want to find them. I just wish he had stopped. Okay, I just wish he had stopped. And also, whatever you cannot do to your children, do not do it to other people's children. In the case of Justin Bieber, he was just 15 years old. Who knew what that boy was going through in the hands of Diddy? And there's a video of where Diddy was like, "Oh, you just don't hang out with me anymore." And you could tell how Diddy was stammering in that video. Like, he just wasn't sure. People were like, how can a 40-year-old man wants to hang out with a 15-year-old boy, So with that being said, I'm going to leave you guys now. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. Like this live stream if you're just new to my channel. And if you're going to watch this live stream back, don't forget to drop your comment in the comment section, subscribe, share this video, And I hope to see you in my next one, and have a beautiful Monday evening. And I shall see you tomorrow in my next live. And this live that I have for tomorrow, you don't want to miss it. I'm going to set it up tonight, and I shall see you tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to set it for, because I'm not working tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to set it for during the day, or maybe I should set it for maybe later on about 7 o'clock tomorrow night. But we will see. Thank you, Joe, for all of your Holy Spirit. Don't let the Holy Spirit dismiss you. I don't understand that, but anyway, thanks, guys, and hopefully I shall see you back tomorrow. And there's many more videos on my channel that you can catch up with. Thank you so much, and have a blessed night or blessed moment wherever you are. All right, bye.